Hello, welcome to Stretford End United. Matchday live. United take on Southampton. Kick-off in about 25 minutes' time. And United will go win today after the disappointing draw against Burnley on Tuesday night. It's got to be a 3 points for United this afternoon. But this is not going to be an easy game against Southampton because they've recently beat Tottenham, and they've also taken a point off Man City as well. So it's not going to be an easy game for United. You know, any United fan who thinks this is going to be an easy 3 points for United today, it's not going to be. And I think the performance from this United team, it needs to be a lot better than it was on Tuesday against Burnley. So Ranić makes one change from the team that drew against Burnley on Tuesday. Ronaldo comes in for Cavani. I was looking forward to seeing Cavani play on Tuesday, but he didn't really do anything in that game. It's probably a disappointing performance from Cavani. So there's no surprise that Ronaldo's come back into the starting lineup for United today. So the starting lineup for United is De Gea in goal, Dalot, Varane, Maguire, Luke Shaw, Paul Pogba, Scott McTominay, Bruno Fernandes, Marcus Rashford, Jadon Sancho, and Ronaldo up front. I'm actually nervous about this game today. Don't normally get nervous before United games unless it's against one of the top 6 teams. But I'm actually quite nervous playing Southampton today because we don't know what United team is going to show up. The performance levels need to be a lot better. When you just look at our last 3 performances, disappointing draw against Burnley, one out of the FA Cup against Middlesbrough in the 4th round of the FA Cup against Middlesbrough, and then the result before that, then we managed to score a late winner against West Ham. And after today, the games don't come any easier. We got Brighton on Tuesday. Then we take on Leeds. Then we got Watford. In between that, we play Atletico Madrid, and then after the game against Watford, we've got 2 big games against Man City and Tottenham. So United need to win these games. These are the games that United need to win. A win today will take us back into the top 4. So it's on United now to go out and show that they can go out and put in a performance. And I mentioned on Tuesday after the result against Burnley, I think it's going to be difficult for United to finish in the top 4 with the performance that I've seen over the last 3 or 4 weeks. Some United fans might disagree, saying that I'm overreacting, saying there's still lots of football to play. There is still plenty of football to play from now to the end of the season, but we don't want to be sitting at the last couple of weeks in May thinking, shit, we need to win this game to qualify for Champions League football next season. We don't want to be in that position again. We want to make sure that we're cementing down top 4 under Ranić, and then when the new manager comes in next season, whether it's Pochettino or whether it's Ten Hag, then that manager has got something to work on. But I was again on the performance on Tuesday I was frustrated because the first half I thought the first half we played really well, and the second half the players completely dropped off Burnley. We allowed Burnley to play, give Burnley some momentum into that game. And they got themselves back into that game, and Burnley are bottom of the league. I think, it doesn't look great for United when we're failing to beat teams like Burnley. And there's been lots of rumours that Ranić has lost the dressing room. Players are not happy with the way that he's doing things in training, not happy with the tactics that he's using. I mean, the players have got, I understand that the players are not happy with the tactics or what Ranić is doing in the training, but at the end of the day, they need to get on with it. They're professional footballers, and I think the worrying thing is now the fact that we've come off a back of a few disappointing results. We all know when we go on a run where the team doesn't perform and the results aren't there, the players' heads do go. And we can't afford that. We can't afford for that to happen over the next couple of games. Like I say, we need to be taking maximum points over the next few games. We need to beat Southampton today. We need to beat Brighton, Leeds, Watford, and then, like I said, we got those two big games against Man City and Tottenham. I think we'll beat Tottenham. I think we're about, on our day. I think we're capable of beating anyone. So I'm not awfully concerned about the Tottenham game. I am about the Man City game because we all seen what Liverpool did to us. And I think Man City, they're better than Liverpool, so I think if we don't perform against Man City, I think we'll be in for a right hammering. But moving on to today's game, I think the fans will be. I think United fans will be up for it as always. But I think the performance against Southampton today, it needs to be a lot better than it has been over the last few weeks. The performance, it needs to be good over all 90 minutes. It can't just be good one half and not good the first half. I think if you score, if the fans get behind the players early on in the game, which I think they will, and the players up for it, I think if you score the first goal within the first 10-15 minutes of this game, I think we'll go and win 2-3-0. But I think if United score the first goal this afternoon, I think we've got to not drop off Southampton. We've got to keep on going. And again, it comes down to the final ball and the finishing. So I think the finishing from these United players, it does need to be a lot better than it has been over the last couple of games. I think we need to be a lot more clinical in front of goal, and I think that needs to start against Southampton this afternoon. I was reading some comments as well about the fact that Paul Pogba. Everyone's talking about this Paul Pogba situation. Everyone's saying, Paul Pogba's picked again, and he's not in the right frame of mind to play for the United team. He's probably going to go in the summer. He might go in the summer. But when you look at the options in midfield for Manchester United, I do think that Paul Pogba is probably one of our better options that we've got, especially to play alongside Scott McTominay. We've let Donny van de Beek go. Fred is a liability in this midfield. Yes, he'll occasionally put in a good performance when he feels like, but apart from that, he is a liability. I think when Fred has a poor performance, I think it does affect the rest of the team. Obviously, he wasn't picked on Tuesday because he had a positive COVID test, so he's not playing at the moment. But I do think when it comes to our midfield, Paul Pogba is the best option for United. Like I say, I'm nervous about today's game, but I'm also looking forward to it. If we score the first goal in the first 10 minutes, and the players keep on going, and the fans will get behind the team. I'll be back at full time to give my match prediction, my match thoughts on this game. Hopefully, I'm sitting here talking about a positive result. So make sure you tune in at full time to watch the live match reaction. Thank you all for watching. Smash the like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new. And I'll speak to you soon.